Hey, well, hello everyone. It's Terry Bontemps, and I'm excited to be working with you again on talking about buying from banks in bulk. And the tape I'm going to be showing you today has 500 properties, and this is a relationship I have with the hedge fund, and I just call this hedge fund, number one. And hedge fund number one has $100 million to $300 million a month to purchase product. They have a track record of spending that amount of money, $100 million to $300 million a month, for the last 11 months. This hedge fund has relationships with 12 different financial institutions. They will go to trading platforms to purchase the product, and also banks will call this hedge fund directly before the product goes to the asset managers. My contact that I have was having lunch with this hedge fund when they received 4 calls from 4 different banks while they were having lunch. 6 of the 12 institutions give the hedge fund the first right of refusal on product before giving it to the asset manager. So in this situation, 6 of those institutions will give first priority to this hedge fund. Banks give the hedge fund 3 to 4 weeks to see if they can take down a portfolio before they put it on the market. The hedge fund is direct to the bank. There's no one in between this hedge fund and the bank. The hedge fund, again, is direct. My contact's company has a first right and an exclusive agreement to market and joint venture with the hedge fund to sell product, to sell the tapes, to sell the non-performing notes and the REOs. The hedge fund has a lot of buyers on the list, but there's still a lot of opportunity for you and me as investors to make money with this package, a portfolio. The hedge fund buys by the gallon and it sells by the shot. They just want to basically turn their money every 90 days. My contact is only 15 minutes away from the hedge fund and can get them on the phone for a conference call with a buyer if necessary. The pricing on this package is 26 to 32 cents. Okay, that's the pricing on the package. The contact's fee is included in the pricing. So my contact is on the seller's side. I will be on the buyer's side. As the buyer's rep, I would add 3 points to the pricing. So the new pricing is going to be 26 to 32 cents when I find a buyer, and I'll add 3 points for my commission. The portfolio has 500 properties, and they're all NPNs. This value of this tape is $40 million, and it can be purchased from $10 million to $12 million. Again, that's the 26 to 32 cents. I didn't do an exact, I just did a round estimate, okay? On a $40 million tape, 25 cents is 10 million. So those are not exact numbers. I just kind of throw it out. Again, I have a 40 million tape. Okay, the 40 million is the BPO, and basically they're trying to sell, okay, for 26 to 32 cents, and I still have to add the 3 points in there. So that's the pricing. Okay, the hedge funds, again, they want to turn their money every 90 days. They just want to turn and burn, turn and burn. They want to flip packages of loans quickly in this market. Okay, I developed this relationship that I have with my contact from a simple phone call. Because I talk the language and because I've been doing it for so long, I tell people what I do. I'm looking for packages of notes. A lot of people are discouraged about dealing with portfolios because they feel like there's too many joker brokers or too many people in the chain. But for me, I think that's how you learn this process, by talking to different people and trying to close a package. But anytime you can quick flip a $40 million package and get 3 points on it, let me tell you, that's some pretty good money. In order to get this tape, I had to sign an NCND, which is a non-compete, non-disclose. So what I want to do now, okay, you could cherry pick these properties if you like. That's a nice thing. And this is a sanitized tape I'm going to show you. What a sanitized tape is simply nothing more than, it doesn't have any pertinent information. It doesn't have any addresses. And you could send this around to anybody to just get a feel if this is something they're interested in. So this I will send out initially, and like I said, I'll send this out to my buyers list, And then what I'll do is for my hedge funds that I've worked with in the past, because they're proven buyers, then what I'm going to do is just send out an unsanitized tape to my hedge funds because they're proven buyers. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to pull up the tape so you guys can see what an actual tape looks like if you haven't seen one before. And I'll go over some of the information with you guys. Let's see. Okay, let's start right over here in the top left-hand corner. A pool, I have no idea what that is, but they all have the alphabet A. I've never seen that before. This is the date of the current BPO appraisal. And if you go down, you see a lot of 2008, 2009. So the appraisals are kind of old. Here's one for 2010. The property type, we've got some single family, we got condominium, 1 to 4 family residential. We've got some unimproved land. I could probably go down a little further to show you guys a little bit more. Again, there's 500 properties. I'm not going to show you all 500, but that seems to be pretty much it, single families. So, and that's what most people are looking for. Let me go up a little further. Let's see here. Let's switch this over. Let's see. I'm having a little issue here. Okay, let's do that. There we go. All right, now we're ready. Here's the date maturity of the loan, and you see some loans here, 2031. Wow, that's 20 years from now. Here's 2035. And so they're kind of like all over the board. Here's one for 2017. The date payment was due, okay. Here's 2001. And you see with the tape, you get all this pertinent information. You can you can really drill down and really analyze any note deal if you have this type of information. We got a bankruptcy flag. I don't know what that means. It's always nice to know if the homeowner has filed bankruptcy. That helps. Here's the date of the last contact attempt. You can see it's pretty recent. Here it is, May of 2011. We're at the end of May, so it looks like they've been making some pretty good contact. Here's some that hadn't made a contact since 2009. So basically what that may mean is this person's been in that house since 2009, hasn't made a mortgage payment. But that's what we live with, and that's what we deal with when we deal with buying the notes. Doesn't scare me, doesn't bother me. It's just part of the business, part of doing business. And here's the date that the original closing. Again, you just see the dates. This one closed in 2001. Nothing out of the ordinary. The date payment due, first of the month for most of them. The date payment that they last received a payment, the date they last received payment. Here's 2009, 2008, 2007. And see, this is why financial institutions sell these loans, is because here they haven't collected since 2007. The person has made a payment. So, the bank can hold on to it and try to collect, which, again, I'll show you a little bit later. They've probably written this loan off, and they don't think they'll get their payment. So what they do is they turn around and they sell it. They sell it to, individual note buyers, or they'll go out and sell it to a hedge fund in a bulk package just to get rid of it. And here's some cities. I'm in California. I don't think there's anything in California. We got Memphis, Milwaukee, Evansville, Indianapolis, Cincinnati, Chicago. I'll go down a little bit more, and if this is your area, whether it's not, it's not even the area I live in, but I'll still try to do business because I can sell every single one of these notes from the comfort of my home. That's what makes it really nice. So again, here's the property address in the state. You got Illinois, Florida, Georgia, Florida, Arizona. Let's see, Texas, Mississippi, Alabama, again, Ohio, Wisconsin, Indiana. So you get to be you get to go to all areas. That's what really makes this nice also, and that's what makes it enjoyable for me as a note buyer. Is again, I don't have to just stay in one area to do business. I can do it anywhere in the United States. I've bought notes all across the United States. Let's see. Here's some of the zip codes. Let's see. There's zip codes. The purpose and code description. Okay, here we go. This loan, the bank originated. The financial institution originated this loan. They did this. It was a refinance outside the institution. They purchased this again from outside institution, purchased from outside institution. So, there's a lot of things going on. There's a refinance, an origination again, and it's just things you deal with as a note buyer. And I'll tell you what, these hedge funds, they're really good at this, okay? Okay, here we go. Here's the charge-off date. So what that means is the bank has decided they probably won't get any payment, and so they just kind of written it off. And now here you can look. In 2009, they wrote the loan off. 2008, they wrote the loan off, and they're now selling it again to a hedge fund or an individual note buyer. You can see the loans. They're all conventional pretty much. Again, I won't go down the whole thing. Here we go. We're occupied by name unknown. It's vacant, unknown. What's going on with the property? Occupied, unknown. Vacant. So again, the 500 properties, and they run the gamut from being vacant to occupied. It may be squatters in the property, but then that's the risk that we take on when we buy the notes. Okay, here's the contact, the last date that they contact the party, okay, that owns the property. So the dates are there. Okay, the bankruptcy discharge. So what happened? A homeowner filed bankruptcy. Now they're not bankruptcy. It's been discharged. So here's the dates. Here's the FICO, the score of the homeowner, current score, okay, which is 472 for this person. And here's the date of the FICO. This is the balance principal. This is the original principal balance. Let's see what else we got here. We got a current BPO, and again, I don't know what the date was for the current BPO, but just take a look at the prices. The principal balance owed is like $43,000 on this first one, and right now the property's only worth $29,000. Okay, again, that's okay because we're basing our purchase price on this BPO. And again, we got to see how current the BPO. Other lien balance. I don't see much here. I see one for $9,755. Don't know what that is. Okay, maybe there might, on some of these, there might be a second, or maybe even a home equity line. And I'm just guessing there, but I think it would more or less be a second. I don't know about the home equity line. Okay, here's the payment, which includes the payment, principal and interest on that note. Okay, and here's the interest rate. So that's a little bit about a tape. I don't see anything else. Let me just scroll down. I just want to show you guys. There's 500 properties. It may take a while. Let's just balance down here real quickly. Again, this is 500 properties that the hedge fund is going to be turning and burning and sending this list out to its buyers to be able to buy it at a certain price and turn around and sell it, okay, and make a profit and turn the money in 90 days. This is what it's all about. So here we got 494 properties, you guys. So again, if you've never seen a tape, this is basically how a tape looks like. Again, I love this business because not only can I deal with one tape, here I am dealing with 500 properties. And if you guys continue to watch my videos, I'll post some more hedge funds that I've worked with, and I'll also post a bank that I dealt with directly to buy their portfolio, and they had 174 loans. So, hey, this is Terry. I want to thank you for hanging with me and learning about the note buying business. And again, we're talking about buying in bulk from banks. So have a great day, and we'll talk to you on the next lesson. Take care. Bye.